Y'all say, everybody? Hell broke loosey. Looking up at the evening sun, catching last what feels like warm rays. It'll be down to about 15 here in a minute. Hadn't made too many videos, been tired. I'm a logger, and it's the most dangerous, hardest job in the world. I'm an old man. But I wanted to say something. I want to start out talking about Mr. Obama a little bit. Go, my black brother, go. Who'd have thunk that getting a Gopacrit Senate and Gopacrit Congress would be the best thing ever happened to that man? Yeah, he's the worst nightmare now. I saw on the news that they took a survey of people, asking them about different things about immigration on this particular bill. And 78% of them agreed with immigration. They did the exact same poll and added the word Obama into it. Almost the identical number hated it. I am so disgusted with the general population of America that it is an embarrassment to live here. I used to think that Bill Maher, Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert had a broad audience. That surely some God-brained right-wing fucking idiots watched it just for laughs. That's not so. Lately I've been hearing a whole bunch of Gopacrits saying how they hate Bill Maher, Colbert, Stewart. No wonder. I got to find a way to become as bold and brash and as known as Rush Limbaugh, but with the truth. I got to be so profane and so in their goddamn face with accurate descriptives that they can't pull away. Something has got to pull these idiots off of Fox fucking News out of Ted Cruz's ass. It's disgusting. Saw another article about the death of a transgender woman. It was her life goal to be a woman, but they disrespected her in the end and called her a man in an open casket. This person is a human being. We are under cultural Christianity with our fucking laws, and it is goddamn sickening, and I am angry about it because personally, I received another surprise, painful blow from being raised in the family of Jehovah fucking Witnesses, the most evil cult in this country. They don't play politics like the Baptists and all them other sons of bitches. They mind their business, but they're a drink the Kool-Aid, Jim Jones, a bunch of pack of fucking idiots. And it makes me ashamed that my father, as bright as he was, fell for that stupid shit. The negative impacts that it had on my family that I can remember, not counting indoctrination when I was a kid, go back to about 1967. One bad, fucking immoral, inhuman decision right after the other. Never allow a Jehovah Witness to even say good morning when they knock on your door. You apologists for Christianity, Islam, and Judaism are going to have to learn one fucking thing. There's a difference between a human being and a person that practices Islam, and a person that practices Christianity, and a person that practices Judaism. You cannot be a humanist. You cannot be a good person and follow that immoral pile of pig shit. You can't. There's not one human moral in all of those holy books combined. And you people that are, I know a good Muslim. I don't give a fuck. You know a good person. You know a shitty Muslim. Look at how they subjugate women. Oh, a few of them put makeup on like they're rebellious. They wear what the fuck they're told to wear. They pray when they're told to pray. And they marry who they're told to marry when they're told to marry them, whether they're 7, 8, or 9 years old. The God that they bow to at Mecca 5 times a fucking day was a pedophile rapist. You have to take your morals out of your brain and stick them in the closet to defend one iota of the Abrahamic religions. And they're all in our culture. Some Minnesota local GOP shithead come on saying that the White House is the home of witchcraft in America. That's your brain on religion. A Christian preacher in Africa the other day convinced all the women in the congregation that before they were qualified to get married, he needed to kiss their ass. I shit you not. So he had them go down to the beach, get naked, stick their ass in the air, and he worked his way down. He's probably still kissing them last 5 asses that I saw. There was tonnage in that goddamn ass, you know what I'm saying? That's your brain on religion. Until you people that have secularized yourself, have true human values, value a gay person, value an atheist, value a witch, value a Satanist. Do you know Satanists don't believe in Satan? Did you know that, dumbasses? Did you? Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. Because there's not much that you do know. Mostly, Satanism is a stroke in the face of the stupidity of Christianity. You got to read the morals, the laws, the tenets of the Church of Satan. They're way higher than that shit in the Bible. No rape allowed. No advances on women that don't want them. No child abuse. No murdering of animals except for survival to eat. They only have one earthly rule that I disagree with, and that is hedonism, pursuit of self. We're a community. We got to think about one another. We work better when we're kind to one another and moral. And I work with a guy sometimes that's a Christian, and he's one of the best people I've ever met. And I would love that man to know that he's a good man, not because of Christ, but in spite of Christ. Because if he followed that fucking book, he'd be a rotten son of a bitch, and I wouldn't work with him. I'm sick of it. And a whole lot of us are. Why can't us humanists get our own states? Maybe get 3 states that belong to us. And we ain't got to put up with this goddamn barbaric shit. There was an excuse for this stupid damned ignorance 2,000 years ago when nobody had a clue. You think I'm wrong? Catholic Church thought Copernicus was wrong. Bruno. They killed him. The only 2 right men in the world at the time. Galileo. Prison. Let me tell you something. The right are in the minority. Einstein made a couple mistakes. Einstein predicted black holes before we found black holes. Can you even fathom the concepts of physics, of the laws of the universe that you have to predict a black hole? Those are the people that are right. Our founding fathers was right. The most immoral sons of bitches in this country have subverted the Constitution of the United States and turned this into a Christian nation, and it is. You know why it's a Christian nation? Because we have 1.3 million children going to school hungry. That's a fucking Christian nation. Are we getting clear? Have I insulted any of you yet? Or you still believe in a talking jackass? Of all the animals that a god could have picked to talk to, a fucking jackass. Why wasn't he smart enough to pick a parakeet? Parakeets talked back then. No. It's the stupidest damn book ever written. It's got the most immoral, inhumane laws in it. And you all force them on the public. And I'm sick of it. And I said before, I'm going to do something Hopefully with Freedom from Religion Foundation, I'm going to take on the entire empire of Jehovah's Witnesses. They are brain-murdering, life-taking scum. Freedom's misunderstood. Nobody, it's not freedom to have a comfortable, sensitive-based belief that destroys lives and the damned planet. Humanity comes first, and the planet, that comes first. Human morals are miles ahead of religious morals. You religious people are murdering this country and this planet. Y'all have got the worst politicians in office, the worst. I'd make a better politician than anybody on the Republican Party. Because I ain't gonna lie. Rand Paul stood up there and blatantly lied 5 minutes after the Obama gave his speech. Put words in Obama's mouth that wasn't there. Rand Paul is a lying son of a bitch, and don't get me started on Ted Cruz. You all pick the most foul, immoral, lying, unconscionable sons of bitches to lead this country and wonder why we're fucked up. Everybody's making less money now because your Bible and your preachers tell you to vote for the politicians that support the greedy, that are starving the working people like myself. I don't know anybody that works harder than me and my crew, and we live paycheck to paycheck. I'm a lazy liberal. I guess you can tell today I've had it with religion. And anybody watching this, do not come around me apologizing for that stupid shit. Learn to recognize a good human being and a good Abrahamic, because they're polar opposites. There you go. Lucy.